Okay, so today we're going to talk about buried oil tanks. Oh no, it comes up all the time because there's so many houses that were built here in this area in the 50s and 60s when they had buried oil tanks. And most of those oil tanks are not being used now because the homes have been switched over to more modern heating, either gas or heat pumps. But the tanks are still in the ground and they need to be decommissioned. The government now, when you go to sell the house, is going to want to have the tank decommissioned. It's no big deal. The oil companies around like Bain Oil will come out, they open up the tank, cut the top off, drain out any fuel that's in there and fill it with a solid substance of sand and rocks. And the cost, a few $100s, maybe more if it's just difficult to reach the tank and they have to do it with a wheelbarrow to get the sand in there. And then they'll give you a certificate that it's been decommissioned. All said and done, we don't have to take it out, the oil's gone, no problem. Now, when they do that, if it looks like it had leaked, there's evidence of oil in the soil, there's a smell, there may be stains inside the basement wall where the oil had been leaking out of the tank and against the cinder blocks and have soaked its way in. If there's any indication that there was a leak, then we have to work with the government. So the DEQ in Virginia has a fund to clean up those leaky oil tanks, and the cost to a homeowner is only $500. So if the tank had leaked and we found evidence that it had leaked, then the owner basically applies through the DEQ to have it removed. And I had this done last September, and there's a company in Roanoke called Green Environmental Services that takes care of it all. All my homeowner had to do was call him. She paid $350 for the soil work to do the testing to verify that it truly had leaked. And then she paid $500 to the engineer for him to apply to the fund, and he took it from there. The fund paid for all of his services, the removal of the tank, everything that needed to be done and cleaned up. It took about a month, I guess, to get it all said and done. So if you see a buried oil tank, it is not the end of the world. It's actually pretty easy to get them cleaned up now, and the government wants them cleaned up, so they're helping you with it. So I hope that helps. Don't be scared of the oil tanks. If you see a house with one, ask the seller if they've got it decommissioned. And if not, here's the process of taking care of it. We'll talk to you later. Bye.